So, bye, mate. Well, I'm streaming! Right. Wales versus USA in the match day 4 of the World Cup. There's been Qatar vs Ecuador, which has been 2-0. We got England vs Iran, which was 6-2. Sorry, I couldn't react to that. Senegal vs Netherlands, 2-0 to Netherlands. Kept it late. Gakpo and Klaassen scored. Gakpo 84th minute, Klaassen 9+2. And then we got Wales versus USA in the 4th World Cup match.
In a far, far away land, a feast was being done.
Dessert? I've never really liked Christmas pudding. Bring me something different. Or else. Treaty time! Christmas pudding! Was that caramelised biscuit?
Yes, Countess.
That's a bit of me.
That's why you can taste the difference.
Don't stop now. You're going to miss kickoff. And that's why KFC Delivery sponsors ITV's coverage of the FIFA World Cup.
Here we go, guys. Showtime, guys. You ready? It says POTUS. That's what it's from.
Coach, put me on, I'm ready to play. You guys, I know you're the underdog, but tell you what, man, you got some of the best players in the world on your team, and you're representing this country, and I know you're going to play your hearts out. So let's go
I
shopping.
didn't say you did it, did I? Right,
A
those
rallying call from Joe Biden ahead of their World Cup opener. There's an American airbase in this part of the world as well. So plenty of American supporters here for tonight's match. And Eddie, you've just come back from working in America. They're co-hosts for the next World Cup. When we have a look at the American lineup, they're playing for big clubs around Europe here. It looks like there's a lot of potential in this team.
Potential, you know, after not qualifying in 2018, there was a massive reset in the US. And Bellhorse has gone with young players, potential. I'm not sure about, you know, best players in the world, like what the president said, but really hungry young players. And as you said, there's only one player in the team who's not playing in Europe, so the fear factor, I think, will go. US typically used to feel a little bit inferior in world football. Now, these lads are billionaires. They don't know what they don't know. They've never been to a World Cup.
That's a very strong lineup for
At least, sort of elected captain by the team.
USA, and 2 of the players play surprisingly play for Fulham.
No, not really. He's obviously had injury problems. He's certainly a talented player, and he's obviously got good goals record at international level. So it'll be interesting to see how he does in the tournament.
Is like one of the best players for Lille.
Potential.
He
We need to see
plays
more of it.
with
Of course, he's
Yilmaz,
up with the injuries, but he's obviously a talented boy.
Jonathan
So it's a great
Their
Davis
squad at the
from
tournament now
Canada.
as well, maybe with half an hour
So,
in 2026, but they're very fit.
Half an hour till
Aggressive,
kickoff.
they're physical up there. I suppose playing in Europe, they
I'd
know.
say Christian
That's the
Pulisic,
nature of the game.
it has got 52 caps for USA, has scored 24 in all caps for USA. Wales have got a strong lineup. They've got Hennessy, Williams, Rodon, Ben Davies, who else? Got Dan James,
as much as they're coming into this tournament with maybe a little bit of pressure,
Ramsey,
not too much expectation,
Harry
but actually,
Wilson.
there's an area where Wales can really hurt this team.
I think that's
This is
the
another
players.
interesting new character, isn't it? The Arsenal Academy, and only as a 19-year-old playing for Valencia, Part of you see the midfield.
Weston McKennie, who plays for Juventus at the moment,
Like I said, I
used
think
to
they're going to
play
be really
with
energetic.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
They'll play on the
It's
press. They'll
having
be fearless on the press. I
a
think
real
technically
season,
Adams is the player in midfield who for Leeds has done well. He'll try and keep the ball. But I think this is an interesting team going forward. Alisson's on the bench. I really expected him to start. So the depth now of this USA team is interesting. You know, the likes of Alisson, come on. Ferreira, who scored a lot of goals in the MLS this season. There's a big good depth to this young team for the US.
I'm going
Absolutely is.
to
Well, Pages squad will be hoping they can take
predict.
inspiration from the side that made it to the quarterfinals back in 1958. After
I'm going to go upstairs, play the FIFA match,
you can be sure
and
that
predict
Wales
it.
will savour every second of this World Cup as the class of 2022 look to write their own piece of history.
It's been way too long. 64 years.
64 years, ladies and gentlemen. 64 years since Wales has been in the World Cup. It's emotional for them. Okay.
My name is Cliff Jones. I'm Welsh. Played for Tottenham back in the 60s.
Cliff Jones, Wales from 1954 to 1969, wants to get back to play for Wales, mate. But he's like 82.
Hey, Edwin. How are you? Yeah? Taffy Jones. That's it, you got it.
My father always used to speak about Cliff Jones.
So let's. Bye, now, Toyota. Bye, bye, bye. Pardon? I'm just playing FIFA. It's 20 minutes till kick-off. Bye, now, Toyota. Bye, bye, bye. So, just a very quick clip saying you can get Prime from your Asda, but remember, if Wakey want to see this, 20 quid, I think, sell it for 19 quid, £1 off. I got this from my very good friend. I haven't been seen to find one anywhere, but my friend Thompson has given me this Prime, and I found it, and it's blue raspberry flavour, hydration 500 millilitres, so it's nutrition information. It's got vitamins A 180 UG and vitamin E 3.0 milligrams, so it's actually kind of healthy. So if anyone wants to buy it, I'll put it in my YouTube shop and I'll sell it for £5. Bye now, Toyota. Bye bye. Mom? 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 Are you wrapping up my present? Okay. What's it? Will you come to the door? Okay. See you in a minute. Bye, 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 Toyota. World Cup, World Cup, World Cup. I'm predicting 2-1 Wales. I think USA will go in the lead by Weir, or no, Pulisic, penalty, and then Gareth Bale and Harry Wilson will score. Harry Wilson will cut inside, smash it left foot, and then Gareth Bale with the free kick. It's going to be. So I hope my predictions are right, because I don't want them to be wrong. Bye now, Toyota. Bye, bye, bye now, Toyota. Bye now, Toyota. Bye, bye, bye now, Toyota. World Cup. World Cup. World Cup. World Cup. World Cup. It's time to play football. World Cup. It's time to play football. World Cup. World Cup. World Cup. World Cup. Tunisia, Uruguay. Bon voyage. Boy na Toyota. Boy na Toyota. Boy na Toyota. Boy. And by the way, there is this very, very good book that you can see on. It's actually signed by the author, so yeah, nothing to do with football. So my mistake. But comment down below after I've uploaded this video. I'll tag everyone. I don't know why it's at the Emirates. I know I put it on there, but when would international friendlies or like a Euro play the Emirates? I know that if England host the 2028 World Cup, they might play at thingy. They might play at Emirates. So yeah. Boy na Toyota. Boy na. No. Oh God. Yes, Ward. Oh, his head is knees. Oh yeah, Morrell's starting, everyone. I don't think Moore is starting, is he? Oh yeah, he is, isn't he? Boy na Toyota. Boy na. Oh dear boy. Musa is starting for United States, I think. Pepe isn't starting for United States, so it's a bit unfortunate for him. I think he hasn't been selected on the plane. Boy na Toyota, boy na Toyota, boy na. I can't even see. Boy na Toyota, boy na Toyota, boy na Toyota, World Cup, World Cup, World Cup. Boy na Toyota, boy na. What the heck? Nah. What? How has Ramsey just got magically injured? World Cup. Cup. World Cup. It's time to play football. World Cup. It's time to play football. World Cup. I think Meffen's starting as well at the back. There's 5 at the back, which is very defensive for Wales. Oh no. Get up. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. It's my birthday and I might do a birthday live stream. No, I might do like I won't do a live stream because it's a bit embarrassing. Time to play football, World Cup. It's Timothy Weah, isn't it, his last name? It's time to play football. Oh my god. 1-0, 1-0. Just score, man, already. For God's sake. Oh, just that American bloody action. Soccer. So crap. Jesus Christ. Nah, they're long with freaking crap, mate. Nah, have you heard it? Soccer, bro. I believe that'll be. Oh, shut up. Not even proper. Only USA uses it, man. For God's sake. I don't care. Me. What a ball. Oh, for God. Bloody killing me. Oh, flipping hell. So slow. Good play. Don't be giving the ball away like that. Man! Is anyone going to stand on the keeper or what? How's it a free kick? What? And I'll get out.
You're not watching it?
I am.
In your bed, Smelly.
If that was handball, I would have killed myself. Well, I wouldn't kill myself as that play. Oh, what a save! Ward, you lovely chubby. Didn't Ward? Don't Ward play for Leicester? No, he's giving it away there. Oh, he hasn't, actually. He hasn't. No! More if you just got that key pass, that would have led to a goal now. Boy, 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 oh, fibbing. Woke up. We haven't played that well in the first half. Timothy Weir's alright. You don't even speak American though. If anyone was born in England, Nick. For God's sake. Yeah.
I don't really want that big thing of Coke to be in the lounge.
Why?
Because that will go loud.
I'll drink it quickly.
Where is it?
What block? No, that as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm reading it tonight as well.
Not you're up late after the football.
No, it finishes at 9:30.
Right, I'm going to get Moses Coke.
Okay.
Put water in it.
Water? Why? Could I have it? Right. For God's sake, he's so crap!
soon.
Alright. For God's sake, we're so crap. Bye, 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 bye. Bye now. So shit. Just get the ball. For God's sake. Bye, bye, bye. I don't care. Get up. Fat cow. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, what are we doing? What are you doing? You're so shit. What are you doing? You're passing it to the wrong way. You're colourblind. Oh my God, you're colourblind as well, you fat cow. What a save. Fucking, you're only God one that played me. Go through. Finally. Roll card. Actually, gonna come on. Come back was nil. Just get the. Cause come on. No, what are you doing? So shit, you are Wales. I can't know how that is. Come on, Bale. Bye now. Finally. 2 goals. Bye now. Bye 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 Nyata. Spoiler whistle. That's crap. Let's watch the game. Mum? Oh yeah.
All these lads have never been to a World Cup. Wales, 64 year away. So you want to see them go for it. You want to see them enjoy this occasion. It's a World Cup. This is amazing. It's a big opportunity. And you've got to remember, this is a tight group. This is the highest ranked group in the World Cup. This game is so important, and if you win this game, it then puts you in a good way to go through the group.
He's won all those Champions Leagues, and Gareth Bale's about to lead his side out in the World Cup. That is a different dimension altogether. Here we go then, the first experience of a World Cup game for an entire generation of Welsh fans has finally arrived. Let's go to your match commentators, the former Welsh striker John Hartson alongside Clive Tilson.
Good evening, everybody. The wait is nearly over. The 64-year itch. It really is no exaggeration to say that some of the modern greats of British football have been Welsh internationals. Rush, Giggs, Southall, Hughes. But none of them ever pulled on a red shirt at the World Cup finals. None of them ever got to walk this walk. Welsh World Cup history resumes here in Qatar this evening. Joe Jordan and the Romanian crossbar will be forever part of that history, but they were just part of the journey, and it's this journey that makes being here all the more special. Wales are here again at last. There's some famous footage of the wonderful Welsh actor Michael Sheen dressing the squad back in September, during which he tells them to close their eyes at the start of London on Fathers and feel the breath on the back of their necks. Every man, woman and child in Wales standing with you there at your back. Evan James's words are about to be sung from the heart again before a major sporting occasion. Two of the most emotive of all the national anthems coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you can for the national anthem of the United States of America.
السيدات والسادة يرجى الوقوف في حالة القدرة لعزف النشيد الوطني للولايات المتحدة الأمريكية.
Come on, Wales.
The Welsh players are ready. Are you? The USA versus Wales is live and next.
All the feelings of football, sponsored by Google Pixel 7.
Get your kicks on Just Eat. Have it, have it, have it. Matchtime meal deals on Just Eat. We got it.
Did somebody say just
Salami.
Blobby creature thing is gangly tentacles.
Need Welsh
Strange
today.
world is unlike anything you've ever seen before. It has to be seen at the
And with Little Bear all tucked up in bed, the grown-ups enjoy resourceful reasonable prices.
Yeah. You are. And that's why KFC Delivery sponsors ITV's coverage of the FIFA World Cup.
The USA population 330 million versus Wales population 3 million. Don't worry, this is definitely a fair fight. USA includes 6 players that earn their livings in the UK. The outcome of Rob Page's biggest decisions, Wayne Hennessy starts in goal. Ethan Ampadu starts in
Wayne Hennessy, Roberts, Method, Rodon, Davis, Williams, Ramsey, Abdul, Wilson,
Three that have chosen Wales, but there's no North or South Wales tonight, just together stronger. That's the motto, that's the mantra. The men of Harlech, one very proud Welshman alongside me. Good evening, John Hartson. How are you feeling?
Oh, Clive, I'm amazingly excited. Of course, this bunch of players have done so well. They've got an opportunity now to really show their talent on a world stage. They earned the right to be here. 3 tournaments in the last 6 years. This golden generation, if you like, have been outstanding. Let's just hope tonight they go to the country proud. There's thousands of Welsh support here in attendance, and I wish them well.
That speech that Michael Sheen gave referred to a crimson thunder, a red storm coming to the gates of Qatar before he asked the players in that meeting, dare you write your name on Rob's page? And that is the question that is about to be answered here tonight. Red Bull has been growing a little redder under the desert sun. 5 of the first 6 presidents of the USA were of Welsh descent. Abraham Lincoln's great-great-grandfather was a farmer in Clwyd. Welsh Quakers were among the earliest European settlers in North America. Wales put the USA on the map. Wales gave Hollywood Richard Burton, gave Vegas Tom Jones, gave LA Gareth Bale. What can they give them this evening? USA in all white to start. The referee is local and he's young. Qatari Abdul Rahman Al Jassim celebrated his 35th birthday just last month.
Green.
10 o'clock local time. But the temperature gauge is still reading 23 degrees in Old Money. Warmer than Tenby or Rill, that's for sure. It's actually a little breezy, not as breezy as Tenby or Rill either. Not quite as bracing, but perfect playing conditions.
I need to find that backwards.
Walker Zimmerman alongside Tim Ream at the heart of the USA defence. Remo hasn't been capped for the USA since September last year. One of two surprise selections from Greg Berhalter. Josh Sargent of Norwich City is starting an international for the USA for the first time since September last year. Here's Weston McKennie. Sergio Dest. Dest putting us halted by Ethan Ampadu. That was one of the big calls tonight for Rob Page, where to play Ampadu.
Yes, it was, but Ampadu
Greg
could play
Berhalter
anywhere across the at the back. He's very comfortable in that position. He's also very strong in that deep lying midfield, like you like to see him playing tonight. He can slip in, into a forward position if you like, but his best position is sitting in front of the back four, and that gives Ramsey and Wilson, the opportunity to run forward and go help Gareth Bale. With the second headed by Joe Roda. Discipline vital tonight to the Welsh team.
USA scored 30 seconds into their last World Cup finals. Dempsey's goal against Ghana in South Africa. They finished above Ghana in Portugal for reached the last 16 when they took Belgium to extra time. They had to wait 8 years to do this all over again. Wales 8 times 8.
Pulisic to take the free kick. I don't know who I say.
Pulisic will say.
Pulisic, yeah. The fan of Wales is extraordinary. Brilliant support from the fans. Bad free kick.
Dealt with by Nico Williams initially.
Just to keep it in.
Wales at the fight.
Wales throwing.
There's
Rob Page is the manager.
Chris Coleman, in the way he's quietly captured the mood of Welsh football in the 2 years since he was unexpectedly asked to take the job. The squad announcement in the welfare hall of his home village was a magic finger on the pulse of the nation's pride in this squad. There's been a momentum since Gary Speed changed the gear of the team through Chris Coleman and Ryan Giggs, and that dragon is still flying under Robert Page.
McKennie.
There's the distinctive McKennie. Pulisic. Engaged by Neto.
Robinson. Pulisic.
Defensive duties over the Welsh League actually got to carry the flag forward down the flanks.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Bearded Ring will be the main target here.
Pulisic to take corner for America. I mean USA. Defended by Michael Williams again.
Clear foul on Harry Wilson. Pulisic again. Greg Roda this time. And Neto.
Bale.
Well, they just haven't been able to make it stick up front.
When we started better on in the USA, they look a bit better in possession. Still very young.
Yeah.
What Page has decided to do without his obvious target in Kiefer Moore in favour of pace up front with Gareth Bale and Dan James paired in the attack.
Sargent. For that free.
This is Williams.
Williams. Throw into the left.
Shepherded out by Sergio Dest.
Throw to Dan James, but zoom in.
So we'll get into a late race with Dan James if he can help it. This is Reed. Pulisic. Tyler Adams is captaining the USA tonight. Elected to that role by the dressing room. This is Musa. Valencia.
Weah. Zimmerman. Tim Reed.
Mr. McKenny.
Again, Reed.
There's Reed.
Looking for that free ball, which has got to
There's Fortis.
cut out by Nico Williams. Won back by Mr. McKenny, but he's
He's
taken away a free kick.
McKenny. Wales can't get out of the minute, they just can't find a way out. This is where I maybe thought Robert Page might have started with Keith and Moore. It gives you that option to go long, it gives you that fork out point if you like, you can hit Keith and Moore, get players around him. But you opted to go with some pace and Daniel James.
Connor Roberts.
You know, Gareth Bale will roam, we try and influence the game as much as he can.
Wales actually come into the tournament on the back of their worst run results for a decade. No win in 5 games since that rainy June evening in Cardiff when they popped their trip at the expense of Ukraine. But 4 of those matches have been against the Belgians and the Dutch.
Yes, fair to say, Clyde, they didn't enjoy the Nations League. They were up against some really top opposition. A lot of those places in this tournament, they're going to have to face them teams again.
And while it may be 5 defeats and 7, let's find it. It's all by the odd goal, all against quality opponents. 3 of those also very, very late goals. Close games, as you said, against the likes of Lewandowski, De Bruyne, and Dubai. Actually, illustrations of how far this Welsh team have come since missing out on qualification for the last World Cup.
Yeah, you just mentioned some of those world-class players there, like Lewandowski, De Bruyne. Great experience for the young players going forward. They don't know these games, of course, but you took something from the games.
What's the second here? There isn't a great deal of pace at other than American defensive Wales can feed Clayton and James. Adams. Robinson. Pulisic. Good time by Chris Tucker.
Possibly should have been the target there. Good, really good chance for the USA.
Too close to Hennessy's near post for Wales is likely. Well, Tim Ware on this near side has started 3 games all season. They are Lyon's last 3 games in France, and operating at the right back in the most recent couple of games. His season didn't start until last month because of the latest in a string of injuries that have dogged his young career, but he's made an explosive start against Nico Williams.
That was a really nice floated ball play from Weah into the Wales penalty area and rolled. And as I said, I think it just hits Wayne Hennessy. The right place at the right time. Hopefully that will be a warning for Wales.
Adams with the head, Sargent with the control. Here is Tim Ware. Picked up by Nico Williams this time. Dest was a little late there with the sliding strike. It's going to be a yellow card here. This is Hugo Dest.
Kings are seeing that.
It's a silly challenge. He went in late there.
The opportunities on the yellow.
He only turned 22 at the start of the month, yes, but his career's a bit of a crossroads really. His current club Barcelona don't want him. He's been loaned to Milan but rarely starts. He played 90 minutes only twice this season. He's complaining of muscle fatigue last month. Wales will hope to test that out now and test the black mark against the name of the USA right back.
Yeah, they just look a bit shell-shocked, Wales. They need to get a little bit of possession. Keep the ball for 2 or 3 minutes.
That was best again. It's good press from the USA, but Wales are keeping the ball well. And it's good stuff from both teams, but I think USA's attack has been very good for the first 12 minutes. But Wales needs to get... They need to get the ball in the final third, because they're only keeping it in the second third. Because like USA just keep winning it back in the final third, so it's very frustrating for the Wales players. Again, Kenny, another yellow in the space of 2 minutes on the same person, Nico Williams. They're going in too late. They're going in too late.
No one has been short of football. He missed the last 4 Juventus days before the club break because of a muscle injury. So he's not played since October the 29th. There are 3 players in the US starting lineup who played no competition football in the month of November until tonight.
Early signs played of the referee, maybe not at the other team games if she, you know, the referees would be a little bit lenient, a little bit things, but Tim Hopkins really on for the USA team.
They're also questioning them. Wales have set a base camp here for the first time. A chance to launch an assault in the US penalty area. For Harry Wilson. Towards the head of Joe Rodo. Who's going to get too much on it. Tess was able to clear. Speculative.
First attempt by Wales to shoot from that range.
He's a big player, but how many senior goals in his entire career do you think he has to his name?
Well, Brandon Lowe, I'm not sure.
None.
What, be shooting for 40 yards?
You've got to start somewhere. So this is the first we've seen of Ramsey. Very little bail so far. Followed by Mecca, not too bad. Able to connect with Aaron Ramsey.
They've got to start closing the gaps. You know, they're looking to press in 1s and 2s. They should be going in 3s and 4s. There should be a trigger from Ampadu for Ramsey to go. And then Dan James, Harry Wilson. At this moment in time, it's just too easy for the USA team. They're keeping the ball far too easy. Under no pressure.
Keeping the ball easy, definitely. Just Wales need to press him.
Wilson fighting ahead.
It's just, you can't make connections in that type of areas.
Commentators will be too concerned about the possession numbers as such, because Wales is set up really to contain and counter in many ways. And as you say, it's the ease with which, on occasions, they've been able to
played through the Welsh cover. It's better from there, a good front line of defence. Just need to get used to the ball really, Connor Roberts.
Hennessy.
Wales need to be better in the middle of halfway, and that allows Danjic to pick and shoot when he wants to make his runs in beyond. Wales has to have possession of the ball. Be a little bit more confident. We've got three good players in the middle of the park. They can all press the ball. They need just a little bit of
Well, this
confidence.
time. Oh, thank you for the like. That's very generous of you. I'm actually being serious here. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much.
Ramsey finding Bale. An easier pass on to Wilson, but it's found its way to Roberts eventually. Robinson a bit too strong for Wilson. Musa. Chance for Guest to come forward again. This Musa. Christian Pulisic. Anthony Robinson. Recovers. There's James, his first touch is just a little heavy. That's got to be better. That's the ball that can get Wales back up the pitch and be defended for a couple of minutes. Dan James has got to do his utmost to get a hold of the ball. Front men are feeding on crumbs at the moment.
So, still 0-0.
Fall their way, they've got to gather them up.
And both teams are playing well. So, I think
damage done
we
so far.
will get a goal first half.
Just seeking out where again.
We on the ball now. Let's get to the
They want to link up with McKennie.
McKennie tries to lift the
Davis.
ball over.
Ramsey's made a strangely nervous start. There's Musa.
Adams.
Now Robinson.
Robinson.
Pulisic.
Dribbles around.
He's got a nudge there.
Well, he hasn't been really considering the goal kick.
Goal kick to Wales.
Because they played advantage in this one. And because the USA kicked it out, so. It's time to play football. Thank you for the like.
He only needs a moment or two. Gareth Bale, we know that. Showing, probably find the spelling. Keep the ball. Not enough movement in front of him. Harry Wilson is walking, Dan James is walking, Ramsey is walking. We need to get on more movement. We got nobody to hit. Can't get out. We need to go long, speculatively towards James, and it's not really a plan A option. How much you got to try and get it, get the side on, play it to the front line. A little bit more movement, go and get in a bit of space. It's Williams. The perilous pass for Ampadu, he dealt with it pretty well.
Back with the Welsh goalkeeper, still in 20 minutes.
And to see in front of that red wall, those famous bucket hats have been needed to protect fair skin from some unusually warm November temperatures in the last few days. Good work from Ampadu. That's a much better than Liverpool.
Into the ground, he has to make sure that he gets the ball. He certainly did.
Davies has loads of time to move the ball because he's got loads of space.
And the playing temperature now is a good one. Estimates that 3,000 fans have travelled. It feels and sounds like more, and it is about 2,800 more than for some fairly recent Welsh away days. Turn the clock by 12 years when Wales were not in the world's top 100. 16 plays 19 in the FIFA World Rankings tonight, but all 4 teams in this group are in the top 20. No other group has more than 2 teams in the top 20. It's competitive.
I think Wales has rise in the last 15 years or so. When they great Gary Speed, I think Chris Coleman did fantastic with the team in 2016 in France, reaching the semi-final. Now down to Robert Page to carry that on.
Just haven't really got a foothold in this game as yet. Forward by Zimmerman. It's comfortable for Mepham. Again, unable to find a red shirt though. Pulisic allowed to turn. Slipped it into Robinson. Cross was dangerous. It's Ethan Ampadu. He's the right person in the right place.
Pulisic will there play. Pulisic gets the ball. He's not allowed to play within 5 yards, and he shouldn't be allowed to turn there. You know that Pulisic is a really good player. He sees pitches, he can pass it, he can thread the ball through. You've got to get tight at the players like Pulisic. You cannot let them dictate the play like that. That would be Robert Page's message. We have to get tighter. We've allowed USA to have good possession. Make them work for their good play.
Midway through the first half. Wales still to really plant their flag in this game. Green going long towards his Fulham teammate Robinson. There's a goal kick. Both Robertson and Williams have been forced back so far, playing as full-backs rather than auxiliary midfield players. Ramsey coming deep, just looking for the ball. Ampadu, it's a really good ball. Wilson finding some space. Now Ramsey. Slipped into the path of Roberts. Ramsey offering himself again. Much better from Wales. There. It's behind Ramsey this time. But Wales caught in possession. Davis is out of position.
Inspector from Williams hurrying.
Ampadu. He got there ahead of Bale. Back by Davis. Ramsey. Another late challenge this time by Tyler Adams. But 1 or 2 Wales passes starting to find their destinations now.
Yeah, better. Starts here, Nico Williams. He makes a really good, strong challenge. In the corner, gets the ball off Weir. And then they start from there, win your tackles, and they need to create a bit more space.
Had to find his place in the team on the left in the last 12-13 months, Williams. Steve Cooper switched him to the left at Nottingham Forest last month too, although he's actually been on the bench through the last 4 Forest games, but he's made an energetic start to his first 4 top flight season. Big decision to go in search of regular football after 12 years at Liverpool. Wales testing him tonight. This is Pulisic. Now Robinson. Towards the head of Wales. Davis had to make that. Pulisic went down off the ball after being engaged by Ampadu, unseen by the referee.
Wilson hasn't been involved that much in the game so far.
finals. His season only began last month after knee trouble. Two feeling their way through the careers tonight on both sides. James. Easy to Ampadu. It's a good idea. The execution wasn't so good. And the play in behind Des for Bale to chase. Too much of that to Ampadu. Roberts to James. He was a bit of space for Ramsey. Couldn't quite control it. Hasn't really got into the game as yet, Aaron Ramsey.
No, Aaron's lacked that game time. I think he's played twice for Nice since he's been playing up in France. He's managed to do it before over Wales, and I think there's a little bit of sentiment, a little bit of loyalty. Aaron Ramsey always 20 goals now for Wales. He always comes up with the goods when you need him to.
He started the last two league games this month for Nice.
Yeah.
He has, as you say, spent more time on the bench than from the starting 11. Led by Wilson again. James. James is there. A little snappier, a little more aggressive without the ball so far, USA. They paid for that approach with a couple of yellow cards, but they're winning the ball back quite quickly. Musa. Space for Guest. He couldn't resist. He's still rising. You'll have played in games like this, John, where you're almost waiting to settle, and probably the most important staging point at the moment is half-time and making sure there's no damage.
Absolutely. Listen, I just think Wales can pass the ball a lot better, Clive. I've been watching Wales for the last 3 years, and I know these players can pass the ball. That's been for me, that's been their biggest problem tonight. They've not had enough options. People have not worked hard to create the space to pass the ball into. Dan James and Gareth Bale have been very isolated because Wales can't get enough passes in the middle of the pitch to get them the ball. They look at them now. Dan James and Gareth Bale are almost 30 yards in their own half. But I know Wales can play a lot better than what they have tonight.
Get it up the pitch.
Possession surrendered again. Well, the goalkeeper this time, and McKennie frees Guest. Wilson catching up with it. Williams trying to escape. Ran through Tyler Adams. Bale was free. He could have got his head up, but never quite had control of the ball. Can't dominate, hang in, hang on. Yeah.
Brilliant song by Asher Street. Brilliant.
Momentum is with the USA at the moment, but that can change. Adams combining with Guest, who's been lively. Here's Sargent. Now McKennie. Musa. Robinson. Charged out by Roberts, half cleared by Ampadu. Bale having to come back to help out, combining with Ramsey on the edge of the Welsh penalty area. Wales want those two
connecting at the other end. They have a free kick, some relief from release.
I think what Wales have done really well, Clive, they've got bodies playing the ball, they've got men behind the ball, made it difficult for the USA to really break them down, other than the early chance where Rodon with the header against Hennessy. Apart from that, Hennessy's not the shot to save. It's offensively that Robert Page will have concerns. How are we going to score? How are we going to get out? You know, can we manage to play our way out, or will we have to make a change and hit Big Key for more in the second half when he knows we can get players in and around him, and he's going to be a problem because he causes lots of defenders a problem with his size and his physicality.
Pulisic. McKennie. Robinson, more fluidity and fluency about USA coming forward. A lot more. Weah. Yes, was in his shoulder.
Getting very involved, like Dest as well, moving up and down the channels to get that ball. He's just lively. They're both lively, Pulisic and Dest. I need to pair up again.
Long chasing.
Dest gets the assist. Dest gets the goal.
Wales are pretty comfortable with the US having the ball there. You know, they're not hurting Wales.
They kept the ball well.
Just when they get Wales' defensive
play.
third.
5 minutes, but before that, they just lost.
Be disciplined.
You alluded to it earlier, it's a tiring game to play this without the ball.
It is. It's a lot easier when you have the ball. You do less work, less running.
Chris Beckham getting the talking to.
Yeah, he was a little bit late there, Beckham. I don't think he needed to make that challenge, you know. The player wasn't going anywhere, but he's not got a booking. Just a warning from Beckham.
Robinson, Pulisic, Forget.
Needs to get a goal.
Pulisic to deliver, both of his centre backs are in the next
Fifth goal of the game for USA.
Zimmerman, but he just couldn't quite grow enough. Robinson. Pulisic.
Overlap. Oh, you should have seen the overlap, man.
It's all the way again by Roberts. Musa. Pressure growing. Pulisic's cross, well that one by Connor Roberts.
I think Wales is back to Beckham, Davis and Rowan defended ever so well. Really, every time the ball's come in the box and
there's way outside of us,
put the head on it.
Yeah, they've had to.
Yeah, they had to, yeah, but they have defended well. And set pieces, and they look fairly solid with them three. But it's going forward, I worry, I have concerns. We haven't been able to go forward tonight.
I'm going to take you to a different angle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but
It's useful in the air.
it's time to play football. Pulisic. Through to Weah. Timothy Weah has opened the lead for America.
And Timothy Weah with the deadly blow.
You see Joe Rodon here, right? Rodon sells himself there. All of a sudden,
He's done well there, Pulisic.
Pulisic through the middle, and Weah makes a great run. He's on the side. Gets away from Nico Williams.
Does that take by bottom right corner?
From Timothy Weah. Wonderful finish from the outside of his right foot. Perfectly weighted ball through from Pulisic. That's what top quality players would do to you. But it's Rodon who goes, and then you can't quickly get back in. You can't really leave your position and almost go and defend and then get caught out through the middle. Rodon, I'm not so sure, should be trying to win that ball.
Where is a famous name, those of you not aware? His father George was a Ballon d'Or winner, took 10-year-old Timothy to the World Cup final in Johannesburg. Maybe the greatest player never to play at a World Cup, George Weah. But also one or two candidates of their
Hey,
own.
yo. Highlights Williams.
Now, Hagwell's got a response. Williams just a little too long.
Too much from Williams.
I think certainly Ian Rush and Ryan Giggs would be contenders in that. Greatest player never to play the World Cup. Older viewers would make a case for George Best or Alfredo Di Stefano. But George Weah never got to grace this stage with his native Liberia. His son Timothy is doing just that tonight and has given USA the lead against Wales.
This is a great one. You have to have a look at it again. He just gets away from Nico Williams, doesn't he? Runs away from him. Times his run to perfection. He's got to play with Pulisic and he played them nice and weighted passes in.
McKennie. Run back Ryan Roberts.
Excellent finish. You can't say they haven't deserved it. Clive and the USA have been far the better team. Wales haven't really turned up yet. They were hanging.
They haven't turned up yet, Wales.
USA were getting a lot.
It's like they've just woken up.
Wales not kept the ball for long enough periods.
It has to be a very good talk by Wales manager.
Now they need to show some character.
Very. Because then they're not ready for this. They weren't ready for this, Wales. They weren't ready for this type of level from USA. USA have like played brilliant. But I'm not saying any doubts for Wales. I think they're going to perform in the second half. Only 7 minutes left of the second half, and I think their defence has been good, but a few mistakes have happened, which has led to the goal. But they have to be better in the second half. So it's a throw-in to Wales, won by Dest. Joking, James. Ramsey looks through, or referee's pulled him back. He's
Turner, Arsenal from the USA, has been watching with the rest of us so far. The US goalkeeper is Musa. His challenge was from behind. He got the ball. The referee who famously was very well placed.
He's won the ball there.
Musa's not helping Clive to win the cup.
Yellow card to go.
Musa's not helping. Musa Brown rolling around. He got the ball. That's a fantastic tackle. Great work from Gareth Bale. Getting back.
I don't know how it's the yellow card.
Certainly want that from me, Musa. Please can't believe it.
I think there's quite one right for a page in this first half.
Referee's bloody. Can't say that. It's what they do in Qatar. Zimmerman. Ream. I think Wales need to switch on. They need to get that light bulb inside of their brains. Pulisic.
Pulisic's having a good game. Very good game.
For God's sake. Well done, Hennessy.
The longest menacing.
Tried to get that crossing, but well done. Well walked that by Hennessy. Bale. Free kick to Wales. Caught, Robinson caught Gareth on the ankle.
There's an American reporter yesterday asked Gareth Bale in the media briefing, why have you always got a smile on your face? He's happy. There's a right smile.
Ben Davies. Ball with Rodon again. I like to nothing.
It's just a one-off in so many respects.
Back with Rodon. Just keeping the ball in defence is what they need to do to cut the time off.
He said last year, he's obviously a
Yes.
class player. I can't say that by way of a slide.
Another free kick.
He's usually
Caught by
able to dust off
McKennie.
the cobwebs and come to the party.
Ramsey.
Ready to rumble.
Hold on.
There's been something special from Gareth
McKennie.
Bale somebody now.
I mean Adams.
Because they're second best here.
Then
What they
McKennie.
do, and now they're pressing higher up the pitch.
Green.
Don't know why they're going to start him like this.
Musa.
Second by Rodon. Rodon is unable to find pleasure.
Ben Davies stepping in.
Oh, brilliant, Davies. Oh, what a ball out wide to go for Bale Eyes. A brilliant defence by Green. Played very well today. Musa, brilliant play by America. McKennie. Out wide. Adams. Best. Zimmerman.
They want to play when they've got the ball, but they're not passing the ball right in. You can't just, you've got to play without the ball as well. You've got to work, you've got to get back, you've got to get ball side.
Staying in the game at the moment. They are very much in the game.
Oh, very much so.
Very much so. Given away by Musa. Sees the ball
Musa
back
going
out.
away. Anthony.
Nothing really to his right. Space here for
Brilliant.
Daniel
Brilliant ball
James.
to Green. Williams.
Williams.
That was James again.
See the pressing there. See the pressing from Adams. Pressing with intent.
Midway's go all the way back to the centre backs.
We're done.
Just haven't been able to assert themselves on the
Roberts.
match as yet. Hollywood's trying to change that.
Ramsey.
Ramsey.
Thomas. Ramsey.
Roberts taken off the ball there by Musa. Looking into Bale. And now
Ramsey.
Ramsey's in behind the USA. We had a good recovery by Anthony Robinson. Wales have a
Corner throws conceded by Robinson. One. Caught back by him.
Showcasing his skills. Very skillful player, he can beat players. It's the first time we've really seen Aaron Ramsey do something in the game. Really, really positive. It's been hard work because they've had to defend so much and they've had to get back. That's not really Aaron Ramsey's game.
Welsh back row are all in there, the three central defenders. Taken. Through the England game a little earlier, you'll be aware that the penalty was given for holding for the set piece. And what was totally overlooked, far worse offence, so took the
Points
chances.
Wales.
Wilson delivers.
Oh!
Davies, just scored it in the end.
First shot.
Ferguson, Malcolm Ferguson as well.
Brilliant goal by him.
It was a very good finish, wasn't it? Just jabbed with the outside of his foot.
Confident finish. And then when you've got runners like Timothy Weah making them runs, it makes it easier for a midfield play. Just the sliding in, which Pulisic did.
Couldn't be easy being George Weah's son. Carried that name through your career.
How much minutes have added time?
Most of that career in France with Paris Saint-Germain and Lille.
3 minutes?
6 months in Glasgow
4
with
minutes?
Celtic 4 years ago. When only 22 years of age. And goal scorer
4 minutes.
Timothy Weah. 4 added minutes. Robinson. Pulisic.
Wales would be desperate to get a half-time regroup. Couple of teams have a word from 1 or 2.
States have had good combinations in those wide positions between full-back and wide player, between Dest and Ware on this side, between Robertson and Pulisic on the far side. Good understanding, good combinations. Tim Reed. Josh Sargent.
Getty.
Comes back to Zimmerman.
Getty. Walcott. Zimmerman. Reed. Zimmerman. Death. Adams. Lisa.
Starting points for the Wales players. Just be in a
Lisa,
position where you can go and
Zimmerman.
carry the ball, where you can go and win the ball
Zimmerman.
back. Use your positional sense on the pitch as to where you are. Be in a position where you can go and have a fight.
Walcott.
It seems like when the USA got the ball, the Wales players were too far off them. Can't get near anybody.
Yeah, they can't do nothing. Another yellow conceded in this game.
Yeah, it's just held him back as a yellow card, no complaints. Two good feet clearances. Too clever.
Two bookings per side so far. Bale, the two Welshmen on the flag rope. Reed. Now Robinson's turn to try to raid down that flank. Got a couple of Welsh managers in the Premier League in England again. Nathan Jones joined Steve Cooper in the top flight this month, like Rob Page, Ron the Boys, some valley there. Great Jimmy Murphy from that same valley.
Swansea, just down the road.
Swansea is Hearts and Country.
William.
You played for a Welsh club, did you?
No, I didn't know. Went straight to Luton to play from school, so never played for a long time.
How you can leave the go, Langham Bay, Castle Bay, how can you leave all that?
It's a special part of the world, don't it?
Well, it would have been rocking at kick-off, as would every corner of the Principality, but right now USA not only lead, but have been significantly the better team.
Yeah, Wales need half-time. They need half-time, and I'm not sure they may change it at half-time, but I think it's a Brennan Johnson.
Brennan Johnson needs
The
this.
more goals I mentioned earlier.
Half time, 1-0 to USA, 15-minute
Well,
break.
they're going to get 15 minutes with the feet up now in the company of Rob Page. And he may have some rethinking to do here because they just haven't got started in this World Cup match.
Definite rethinking from the Wales
Issues
manager.
were building for their defence. And when Christian Pulisic released Timothy Ware, he scored the goal which the USA deserved.
It's time to play football. World Cup is. What's happened? I thought my live stream turned off.
All the feelings of football, sponsored by Google Pixel 7.
Yeah, that's right. Keep looking on
World Cup, it's time to play football. World Cup, it's time to play football. World Cup. Let's play football. USA vs Wales. It's 1-0 at the break. Yeah. And I'm gonna play on FIFA again because I lost 5-2 and I scored like 2 in like the first 5 minutes. So it could be 3-1. Just don't play. World Cup. World Cup. It's time to play football. World Cup. It's time to play football. I think Wales will switch on. Better start for Wales in this FIFA game. Tim Weah doesn't look like that. Oh, what am I doing? Come on. Handball it. No. Oh. I'll be at production. I'll be at production. I'll be at production. I'll be at production. I'm going to be watching the 7 o'clock game. Tomorrow I might do a reaction of the 7 o'clock game, but I don't know who it is. Just overpowering. I actually predicted 6-1 England today. Yeah? Yeah. Pardon? This ain't money and good thing. I. How's that not gone in? I don't know. Come on. This might be my soldier. Move like a soldier. The game, second half is about to start.
Given Wales a base counter in this move, and Napoli trying to go forward enough from it. Yeah, we never saw Dan James make those.
Good start from Wales so far. Thrown to Wales. Right on.
So yes, I just hope Wales don't just think they'll go along, hoof it up, and they need to get bodies around the Kiefer Moore for Kiefer Moore to be effective. And to do that, they need to get possession and take themselves off the field by passing the ball better. They have to get better. Wales can't play any worse than what they did in that first half. And what I mean by that, well, they didn't pass the ball well enough and they never closed down well enough. I have to say, I have watched some tapes of several half a dozen USA games in preparation for this match.
And this is the best I've seen them play in any of those games. They played
Robinson,
7 games against
Green,
other World
back
Cup finalists
with,
this year, and they failed
Turner.
to score in 6 of those games. Their only victory over any of those other nations here at the finals in the friendly against Morocco in Cincinnati in June. They haven't been in particularly good nick since qualifying. It's overhit from Pulisic.
Overhit, too much power on it, given away to Hensey. Now Wales can counter with Nico Williams. Back with Ampadu.
Just want to see Wales play with just that little bit more fighting
Williams,
spirit about them,
Rodon.
that character that they've shown time and time again.
Nothing.
More energy levels being shown.
Thrown to Williams. Conceded by Timmy.
Yeah, a simple ball tossed into the corner, forces an
Ramsey.
error. Absolutely.
Can Robertson to take the throw.
Robertson take the throw. Always keeper Moore.
More.
Ramsey.
Corner.
Checked out by Robinson, but that's the corner anyway. We got a little glimpse there of how good keeper Moore is on the deck. He's not going to make those runs in behind. He's nothing like as mobile as Dan James, but he can look after the ball.
Yeah, can make an impact. And he's been one of Wales' best players over the last 2 or 3 seasons. He's come in Wigan, Cardiff, now at Bournemouth in the Premier League.
This is his stage. Harry Wilson with the corner. A little bit of a flap by Turner. Got away with that. The referee stopped play and awarded a free kick to the USA. Pretty cheap one. They're not quite sure why.
We don't mind this though. These Wales have shown that bit of physicality, a little bit of want. And the keeper's not been touched. Keeper's just gone over there. You really can't just. They have to have all goalkeepers these days. Like,
You used to be. No, you were a centre forward. Of course, we know what.
you know, in the old day we could really, hand it to goalkeepers, but even nowadays.
Couple out wide.
Touchdown. Here's Musa.
To Musa. Inside. Oh.
That's a long way here.
Good defending. Run back by Pulisic
Picking up
again.
the baton.
Tries to cut inside, but run by Ramsey.
Good work by Mepham. Strong work, and Ramsey has it. Bale.
Belgium pulled back.
By Tim Ream. That's the
Irene.
Senegal.
Free kick.
That was 1970s.
Yeah,
No
okay.
one will say it's clever from Ream. Gareth Bale's
So
away.
safe from you.
Getting away from Ream. Again, it's clever. It's good play. Really taking the yellow for the team.
35 years of age. You don't want anybody taking you for a run.
Particularly not Gareth Bale. Need to get Gareth into this game. He needs better balls than that as well.
And he's fought for it. And he's made something of it.
It's almost a front ball there to keep him all playing on the right side. And having the best player we have passing.
Roberts. Bale will chase that. It's an awkward one for
No.
Ream actually responded very well.
Robinson with a massive one. But run back by Roberts.
Robertson now going to sort it out. Good ball. Here's Ramsey.
Ramsey.
And Wilson.
I
Davis.
always think they've got Ramsey when Ramsey's got them. What could do? Rodon.
A
Nothing.
little bit more confident in possession now, Wells.
They've got, that's what I said. They're keeping the possession and not giving it away. Keith Moore's kept the ball well now.
Nico.
Just a bit forward in front of him.
And listen to that response. We are still here.
From Ben Davis stepping in and winning that ball. It's Wales possession. you're playing this as well in the end, Harry Wilson there. Don't force it.
Don't force the ball.
Wilson to Rodon. Roberts. Davis. Wilson. Williams available. Full red shirts up with Nico Williams.
Very.
Next battle for Wales is opening 10 minutes in the second half, look a lot more positive on the front foot, playing with a lot more aggression. Just making life a little less comfortable for the USA in the opening 9 minutes of this second half. Go 10 minutes before the break from Timothy Ware separates the two teams. Christopher pauses and will start to pass the ball far more accurately with more purpose.
Conor Roberts back with Hennessy.
All right from Conor Roberts, and has to go back to the goalkeeper. That's fine. Keep possession, get a few muscles in. The feel the ball. Watch the bail. Double team there. It's a difficult one to get over by playing. Slide into it, bouncing everywhere. And the ball again. Found Ampadu, and now Williams with some space.
Williams.
Ball Ramsey with it. Nico Williams.
Timothy.
Four really for a red shirt.
Now Roberts.
Anywhere with a deflection. Call kindly though, Roberts. Looking for the 1-2 with Bale.
Looking for the 1-2 with Bale, but
The danger though.
caught.
Wales have to attack, have to chase the game.
Bad pass.
They can break on them.
Back with Kenny. Robinson.
The Americans look less measured now, and that's just a function of that extra bit of pressure and heat that Wales have been able to put on them. So, see that's what Wales are doing now. They're forcing the USA to make mistakes like the Welsh were doing in the first half. Just because they're a little bit of added pressure, a little bit more forceful pressure. That's what it is. Just trying to change the balance and momentum of the game. Roberts driven into Ramsey. Looking to release Wilson. It's a searching ball too, and Serginho Dest responded with an excellent recovery run, but it is a corner. Just give it a throw-in.
Through into Wales.
Harry, it is a throw. Nico Williams. As the searching crossbow was waiting, might come for Ramsey here. Important headed by Reed, kept alive by Davis. Away by Adams.
Too many headers.
Went back there by Meckham.
Nothing. Logan.
Rodon has to go back to come forward again. Roberts. Wales looking to play the ball in behind the USA.
Going to Wales.
Excellent play. Good
Going
forward
from
play.
keeping more. Pressing him, keeping his
To
strength.
turn the men in right. Make them run
So
back towards
determined
the
Wales to
goal.
get the goal. They actually need to get it soon.
Roberts looking to run at the long throw.
Did you watch the highlights
Yeah,
of the England game?
yeah. Say hi to the stream, Dad.
Hi there.
Over the head well.
What do you think of the performance?
No. It was good, but I think it shouldn't have been a pen.
Nah. What? The Stones one?
Yeah. Defensive line breaks. Robinson 3, Musa 2, and Dest 1.
Berhalter, the US coach, has said that his measuring stick for his players' club performances is now the Champions League 9 of this squad and Champions League experience. It's maybe a reminder of what he has at his disposal, maybe a strong sign of the improving status of the best American players. Best one of those Champions League players, George Sargent. Terrific challenge that.
What
by Joe
challenge?
Roberts.
And Sargent.
Now Harry Wilson. Just got away from Moore. Comes for Roberts.
Costin.
Moore is there. Headed away by Reed. Nico Williams. First concerted pressure really for the Welsh.
Nico Williams keeping it alive.
Here comes to Roberts. 4 to aim for. Just didn't put him up there. Couldn't quite get on the end.
They did a better cross. They did get some cover. Roberts was normally very good on this right-hand side. He's playing great mark. He gets in them positions. He normally delivers. And there was a really good ball. Great position though. He got himself into. Look how high Wales are not playing from the goal kick. The 7 players.
Swag like all high.
Making the goalkeeper get the ball out. Not playing short.
Reaction tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, just about in the first half that the Welsh wing-backs are now playing as midfield players rather than full-backs.
Yeah, they might make a push on now because Wales are keeping the ball better. They're getting them playing in the opposition half. Which they never got anywhere near in that first half. So much better. And they're all like the Wales I've been watching over the last 2 or 3 seasons. The last 4 or 5 seasons actually.
Bale, no flag yet. Here's Kiefer Moore. Fancy his chances from range. Pick up for Conor Roberts, again in that advanced position. Ben Davis. Space for Roberts if the pass is right, it's not quite. Pulisic can't take the very well around that and that. It's a long journey there.
USA look as if they can get out here, Clive. They really do. Wales are now on top. Got that little bit of momentum.
Ampadu to roll one into Bale, picked up by Musa. Momentum in a football match, being as sporting as that is. It's such a mystery, but Wales have taken the initiative here, now have some momentum.
Well, if you just come in and you're a supporter, you've only just watched it from the second half, you think Wales are the team well on top, but Wales look more likely to score.
Here's where Pulisic is arriving, and Roberts had to be aware of that, and got to the ball, and knocked it against Pulisic. Double bonus as a goal kick. Much of it,
No,
the ball.
that's the thing, look, when you go to the crowd and the last ditch challenge is the last ditch to get the ball. You've got to get the ball.
Here's Ramsey. Kiefer Moore. They wanted a cutback.
They've got a lot more time, you know, than what he thought, yeah. You can actually put a stop on that. He didn't have to do it first time, Kiefer Moore there. You've always got a little bit more time than what you think, you know, being in the box.
Wales have still got time. Probably half an hour or so. Pulisic. Single terrific challenge by Roller. Nathan to Roberts. Let's just call this.
Lionel did ever so well because he he saw it, put his flag up, and then the referee, Lionel, was in a much better position to give that free kick. Well played, linesman. Help your referees, that's what you're meant to do.
It's called Debbie Llewellyn from Pontypridd. That was good. It's a good spot because it was a late challenge.
Yes, it was.
How come you deliver quality more? Raw, more meta, big, good headers of the ball. A little bit of quality to the USA penalty box. End of the red wall. There he goes. It's a pretty good delivery. Fine response by Zimmerman. Kicked to right by Rowan. And a chance and just turned over. Well, Davis, who also had the opportunity. Actually, it was at Matt Turner, he could just have been over the bar. He got on the side of him, and he might just have beaten the American kicker.
Oh, what a free kicker. And then... Oh,
Yeah, it was an easy save, easy height for the goalkeeper. Great attempt
Corner for
Davis,
Wales.
brilliant header. It's a save, but when you expect the goalkeeper
wasn't
to
to
save.
take.
Nothing easy in that.
This is
defending these
a...
corners. Very lost the game. That was a real chance.
Kiefer Moore.
Kiefer Moore of all people.
Just put too much on it, just need a little bit more to skim. Just skim it on your head. Got too much on the ball, throw it over the bar. It's a great effort from Kiefer Moore. Just see that, he just needed a little thinner touch on it.
It's the Davis effort which forced the corner before.
That's an easy save for the keeper. Straight at him.
But everything about those pictures of Moore's header was familiar, apart from the fact he didn't finish up in the back of the net.
You did everything right. You did everything right.
That's when making the substitution. Yeah, familiar face. And that of Brendan Aronson of Leeds United. So replacing Aston McKennie. Aronson's never really been fully established as a starter in Rick Blairwater's team. He's four of his last 6 caps now coming from the bench. Sargent. Robinson. Pulisic. Dest. Where is Aronson? Jesse Marsh tends to play as a number 10 at Leeds. He plays a little wider usually for his country. Let's just run off the ball fairly. A nice good passer. Williams. A little isolated, but he's squeezed a pass into Kiefer Moore. Taking happening to Moore's right here. Here's Gareth Bale. Turned back into traffic. The wrong move. And Aronson has it. Oh, it's a really good recovery. He made a mistake at home, and that's what Bale did.
He made a similar tackle in the first half, but I think it was 26. No, it wasn't. It was on Musa. Got punished for it. Good clean tackle, I thought it was.
Still more than the 4 minutes to the clock. When, which goal separates the two teams. He just hit the ground, John and everything else above it. Just type of scripture all that. Nasty twist. Everyone else have been in tighter corners than this in the last few years. And they'll hear the anthems. And it'll be sung from the opposite end of the field as they prepare to defend this corner. But down at
the end where the Wales fans are gathered. Wales are creating chances.
This is Mercury football. He just gets too much on the head. That's a great attempt. He's got across his man. Just needed a little bit of a glance.
Just keeps on coming. 2 more games live from Qatar on ITV1 tomorrow. Many people's favourites, Argentina, are in action in the morning. Lunchtime, we've got live coverage of Denmark versus Tunisia. Then if you can't catch the action live, we've got all the day's highlights, including our first look at France at 11:15. England's next game is on Friday, and it's live on ITV1 and STV from just after 6 o'clock in the evening. Well, Williams is back on his feet. Wales have a corner to defend.
Right. Corner to
Williams on the
USA. World Cup, it's time to play football. World Cup, it's time to play football. World Cup.
Pulisic. That's a good play by Moore.
Back with Pulisic.
Pulisic. This time Davies in the way. Wilson a little loose. This is Pulisic. Sargent. Sorted out eventually by Ramsey. Williams is back with this. Musa. Well timed by Roberts. Come on. Excellent. That's good from Ampadu. Little step over from Bale. That's a little extravagant. He didn't need that kind of a pass for more. There's 2 American players down at the moment, and it's just further evidence that Wales are getting closer to them in the second half.
Yeah, but they could do without this Pulisic going on. I don't know how strong the challenge was on him.
We're going to see 3 US substitutions in a moment.
You see it there. It's Merton. Just a caught Pulisic. Pulisic steals it off Gareth Bale here. Yeah, and close to nothing in the end.
I think they've got to take some chances with the ball. The 3 substitutes who are stripped off already are Andrew Wright, who's a striker, DeAndre Yedlin, fullback, and Helena Costa, attacking midfield player. But it's a refresh really for the USA. They've had more energy than Wales in the first half, and that has not been the case since the break. They need a top-up.
Yeah, they need a chance to create an opportunity and then hopefully dispatch that chance. Sometimes only one, you need a real proper chance where the goalkeeper's not really, other than that save there from Ben Davies, hasn't really been tested enough, the USA goalkeeper.
Williams, I think he's recovered, don't you?
Williams.
Really game run that by Nico Williams, just outnumbered in the end. Ramsey having none of that. Roberts.
Good Joe Roman coming forward with the ball.
Picked up by Musa. 5 in the attack, one of them Pulisic. Oh, just beyond Alisson, and I think he could wear off of anything, and Nico Williams may just be able to counter down that left-hand side. Looks a little weary, went early to Bale that time. Tyler Adams.
Robinson to Pulisic. Moves down with the cramp. The shoulders. Well, here come the US changes. Josh Sargent is going to make way for Haji Wright, who was a bit of a surprise addition to the squad. He's a physical striker. Comes Sergio Dest, who's been struggling a bit of football recently, and DeAndre Yedlin, the one player in the squad who had previous with the World Cup finals, replaces him. The most capped player in the squad, number 76 for him. And number 23 is Kelly Acosta, who's actually a teammate of Gareth Bale's in Los Angeles. Scored the first goal of that MLS Cup final just over a fortnight ago. I think you know he scored the last goal in that match. Yunus Musa. Well, the stage is set for the finale. Wales have got to provide a star for that finale. First Pulisic for the USA though. Ball clearance by Davis. Robinson. Turned away by Ben Davis again. Here is DeAndre Yedlin. Tim Weah. A little quick header by Wright. Great run though from Harry Wilson, really an excellent ball from Nico Williams. Runs out of play, and Wales just camped them in, camped the USA in the defensive third. It's a bit of a dilemma this now for Rob Page, because Wales are playing well enough to equalise, but do you turn to your bench again just for that energy and inspiration?
Brennan Johnson would be your man, I think, forward player. Had a good season at Forest if we were going to make a change.
Robinson just couldn't quite link with Pulisic. I think Abadou's had a good game tonight. Held the fort there in midfield as the two wing-backs have ventured forward more in this second half.
The USA have done well in the last 5 minutes. They've just got themselves back in the game, getting a little foothold of the game. After that 20-minute great spell, start of the second half from Wales, when they come up with a real intent to be better, and they have been better. But the USA have a nice little spell again now. Pulisic with the corner. Harrison arrived. Wasn't really challenged properly. Floated over the head of Wayne Hennessy. Yeah, Brennan Johnson ready to come on, Clive.
I mean, it's been a game, really only two glaring chances. One which Tim Weah took in the first half, the second which Kiefer Moore just couldn't quite take, and the second, here is Moore. Roberts, Moore, good hold-up play again, linking with Williams. Roberts on to Ramsey. Locked it in by Meppen. Looking for the head of Wilson. Williams has kept it alive somehow. Redden has smuggled it away. Ampadu recovered well. Ampadu there. Diced with death. And now there's another American player down, Timothy Weah, nursing an injury. And the referee's got to try to make some judgments here as to...
The player goes over like that, the referee just blows up and gives him attention. It's not a head injury. just accidentally just. Oh, that's poor. I think it's everything is back up on his feet. It's got to be a drop ball now, is it, ref?
Mitchell Williams is actually leading the field. He's unable to continue.
Should give the ball now back to Wales, the referee. Wales just give up possession. Should give it back to Wales.
So on comes Brennan Johnson, who has carried so many of Nottingham Forest's hopes into the new season after his outstanding form in their promotion campaign. He's been left out once or twice by Steve Cooper recently just to take him out of the firing line. He is only 21, but he's got pace. And whilst he's been without a goal since September, he is a cool finisher when he's confident.
He's actually done very well, Clive, when he's got his chance for Wales. He's come on, he's looked really lively. Now, you know, playing his trade in the Premier League under Stevie Cooper at Forest, will get opportunities to play.
Without a play, throwing which Harry Wilson will take. With a number of murals celebrating the selection of various players in their hometown. Here's for Harry Wilson, brought up in Corwin between Ruthin and Llangollen. Lovely piece of street art on the wall of the Sports Pavilion, overlooking the park where he first dazzled. These little backdrop stories have been such a part of this story. Now, can Wales find a hero when they need one most? Taken by Johnson. This is Ramsey. It's behind Roberts. Down goes Bale, penalty! Wales have got a chance to equalise on the spot. Tim Ream dived in. Gareth Bale was protecting the ball. Down he went. I don't think we have any doubt who's going to take this penalty. The man who won it, right in front of the red wall.
Oh, it's a penalty. He's come through, Gareth Bale. It's a penalty. There.
Wow. Last 10 minutes.
I don't think Clive can tackle like that. Can you, when the ball's up Gareth Bale's feet?
It's certainly very risky.
His feet have come through, Gareth.
Come on, Wales.
Nothing more than what Wales deserve if they can score here. Gareth Bale is normally very, very consistent with penalties.
Don't tempt fate, Mr. Hart.
No, I'm certainly not.
Arsenal's reserve goalkeeper, Matt Turner, is the man who stands between Gareth Bale and another little piece of Welsh footballing history. Hold your breath, everybody.
Hold on. I bet Turner's saving it. Chance to equalise for Wales. What a pen. What a pen. Wales. Come on, Wales. Come on, Wales. Limbs in the way, Tim. Limbs in the way.
Simply unique, game-changing footballer. Number 41 in red for Gareth Bale.
Wales's talisman steps up once again. Gareth Bale.
I said
cool as you like. As you say, Clive, 41 goals. Miraculous. Yes, that's a penalty. No doubt in my mind. You can't tackle like that when you're winning 1-0. Look at this. Cool and calm, or high in the net. Too high in the net for Turner. Turner goes the right way. Too much power. Accuracy.
Well, he scored the 3 precious playoff goals that brought Wales here. The one against Ukraine is recorded as an own goal for posterity. It's not, it's Gareth's, like the 2 that he scored against Austria.
Clive, they deserved it. They've come out in the second half. Night and day. A night and day performance to what they showed in the first half. They've got closer, they've attacked more, they've got more bodies forward. Kiefer Moore's come on and been instrumental, playing that number 9 role, getting Wales up the pitch.
Scored more for his country than any other player, many more. Champions League finals, El Clasico, North London derby, Spanish Cup final, US Cup final a couple of weeks ago, a hat-trick in San Siro, big goals, great goals, tournament goals, 3 en route to the Euro semis in 2016. There is just nobody like him. He hasn't had a big impact on this game until now.
Incredible, Clive. The man is a freak. The man is a genius. That's what he is. What he's done for his country has been phenomenal.
But the game's not done.
Been a phenomenon, should I say.
There'll be the best part of 10 minutes still to play. Yedlin with a rather anxious clearance.
Kiefer Moore took a fear of God into the USA defence. He's been unbelievable since coming on. Just that big centre forward causes havoc.
He's 6'5". He puts the fear of God in me, and I'm 60 metres away.
Now Wales get a winner.
Robinson's header. Roberts made that his. Johnson's won the throw. It's quickly taken. Come off Reed. Bale trying to retrieve it.
Free kick.
Free kick given.
USA.
Well, he joins John Charles, Ivor Allchurch and Terry Medwin as Welsh goal scorers at the World Cup finals. Medwin, who was born in Mumbles 90 years ago, scored the last Welsh goal at the World Cup in Stockholm in June 1958, 23,500 days ago. Part of the Spurs double-winning team of the 1960s. Bale has added his name to that list. Here's Robinson with a cross. Wales jumped underneath it. Adams has lost it. Johnson has found it. Ramsey run off it again by Adams.
Wales have to concentrate. Concentrate. Not concede. They'll work too hard to concede. In the second half.
Tim Reid. Tyler Adams. They've shown spirit now, they need concentration. DeAndre Yedlin. Really important header away by Chris Mepham.
Brennan Johnson, yeah, down his right-hand side. Fresh legs. Fresh legs. We need Brennan Johnson to run in behind. Use that energy, that young youthness he's got about him.
Here's Aronson though. Yedlin. Where? Pulisic just levered under the ball by Connor Roberts very cleverly. Robinson fighting his corner back. Brennan Johnson would have got away from him. That would be a yellow card for Timothy Robinson. For Anthony Robinson, I should say.
He should have been played, but he's not going to get one.
That was a tactical foul. He was escaping.
Yeah, he should do, absolutely. He's spot on.
The Qatari ref's got any choice here, is he? He's literally...
Yeah, I think Johnson's saying he should be all right. He should have given him a yellow then. It's good play though from Johnson. Got his body in, won a foul. That's what he wanted from his subs.
You've got to say Matt Turner got pretty close to that, but it was just hit with such venom and belief.
And it was a little bit, it was high, wasn't it? It was halfway up. Difficult for goalkeepers when you can hit them high up in the net like that.
He's equalled another record tonight. This is his 109th cap, which takes him level with Chris Gunter, who's sitting on the bench at the top of the list of international appearances. He's 13 clear of Ian Rush at the top of the goal scoring list. What a man.
You just can't pay him enough superlatives, can you?
Timothy Ware, who scored the American goal, comes off. Jordan Morris of Seattle Sounders takes his place. Number 49 for him.
Tell you what you can't question, Clive, is Wales's character.
And here's Ramsey. Can he keep it in? He can. Grabbed out of the night sky by Matt Turner.
Nobody can question Wales' character, Clive, or their desire in the second half. Who would have thought this from their first half performance? Looked like a different team.
Here's Aaron Solo. Costa. Morris. Somebody put one by Davis back in there by Yedlin. That's the way. Yedlin again. You caught that. Jumps underneath it. Here's Kiefer Moore. Ream can't live with him. Brennan Johnson. He does have Bell for support. Johnson goes for goal himself. Bell had a little while to get up.
Yeah,
in support. I think it's probably the right option.
Yeah, I think you're right, Brent. I think Bale was quite on the alongside him, if you like. Bell's looking over at Johnson. He's up to say, could you have found me?
Wilson was guilty of a foul there, which may well be a yellow card foul. He's hurt himself in the process. He had to do that.
I just think, Clive, it's probably a good result for Wales on the evidence of the first half.
Not a result yet.
No, I always go early, you know, I've got to learn.
Well, you don't need me to tell you how many late, heartbreaking goals Wales have conceded just in the last year.
I've got to learn and get the better.
It's a roller coaster ride, and you have more dips and rises than I do as a Welshman. You've got to go through it with your national team. But it's been another memorable night to be a fan of the Welsh national team, yeah?
Yes, it has, and you know, I wouldn't say they dug a result out, but they went in 1-0 down. You know, very despondent. Robert Page needed to make a few changes, needed to regroup as a team, come out firing, and they've certainly done that. You have to give them credit for that. Against a team that looked a very good side. I like Wales made them look better in the first half, but they got some good, as you said, 9 of these players, you know, in the Champions League, so they're no much the USA.
So Thomas is going to win his second cap in the World Cup stage. Incredible rise from playing in the National League 2 years ago at Boreham Wood. Went within 90 minutes of the Premier League in the playoff final in the spring. Now the World Cup. Sorba Thomas is imminent. 9 added minutes. We are getting a lot of added time at the end of games here. It's a good challenge by Ampadu. Moore. Harrison got it back. Costa miscontrol. Rusicko to Reed. To see how much the USA want to push for a result. Costa to the sick. Clearance by the limping Wilson. Adams fancied his chances. The ricochets didn't work for him. Oh, what a challenge that is! What a fantastic effort from Ethan Ampadu. Brave. Down he goes.
Well, if he's hurt, he has to go down.
I mean, the absolute epitome of putting your body on the line for your team, for your country.
Yeah. That's Harry Wilson down as well. Stretching, I think it's maybe a bit of cramp. Ethan Ampadu just went in for a strong challenge there. You've got Sorba Thomas waiting to come on.
Well, it's Iran on Friday morning. That's a 10 a.m. kick-off your time in this same stadium in the western suburbs of Doha, which will host all 3 of Wales's group games. They face Iran here on Friday, and then England a week tomorrow on the 25th. That match starts at 7 in the evening UK time. And Wales will desperately want to patch up Wilson, as they will want to patch up Ampadu. I have to tell that lovely story about Harry Wilson, about his grandfather, who had a little punt when Harry was just 18 months of age, that his grandson would one day play for Wales, and he made a small fortune from it. Well done, Grandpa. Here is Sorba Thomas. Wilson seems to be walking okay.
I think because they saw him down, just stretching. It's a sign of cramp.
John Morell is stripped off too. one or two walking wounded out there. We've got a while to go here because that's another stoppage in play. Approaching midnight, by the way. I'm not sure I've commentated at midnight before. And by the way, they are Welsh voices you can hear. Hymns and arias. Johnson just wouldn't quite run for more. Found a way out to Connor Roberts. In goes Bale. Headed away by Zimmerman. Run back again by Ampadu. Where does he get his heart from? He's still limping and he's waving to the bench to suggest that he can't continue any further. I mean, the shots and wheels got, but yeah. The communion between those fans and this team it's like a club bond, like the relationship that a club team has with its fans. It's so important for the players.
Yeah, they'll be proud of their players tonight. Quite a fantastic effort in the second half. They really had a performance to make the supporters, but I know everybody in Wales watching. They've been excellent in the second half of the Wales.
So Joe Morrell, Portsmouth comes on, probably going pretty well in League One. They're at Ipswich tomorrow night. Joe, what you could have won. Would you rather be playing in the World Cup final? Oh, maybe.
Need to be inviting pressure now, Wales giving silly free kicks away. Having to defend balls on the edge of their own box.
Zimmerman. Mason can't quite reel it in. Adams. Acosta. Robinson. Now Pulisic. Morris has got a chase. Yedlin. And Hennessy going with the punch again. Robinson. Really trying to keep the pressure on, but it's a goal kick.
I think Wales have, I don't know what you think, but I think Wales have to be the happier of the two teams, would you say?
Well, at half-time they were very unhappy.
Yeah. Well, I just think the fact that I mentioned it earlier on, the desire, the commitment, the work rate, everything lifted in the second half, and it had to, in all honesty, it had to. Two substitutions have made a big impact, made a difference. I think over the piece, I think Wales would probably be the happier of the two teams with a point. In balance, how the game has gone, you know what I mean?
Morrell forward towards Thomas. I mean, who knows how Iran will play on Friday, but they were very unimpressive against England today. Wales could beat them. You feel as if 4 points is going to give you a huge chance of getting through. Here's Thomas. Still looking for a winner. Pulisic incidentally is the man down. Wales going to play 90 minutes tonight. Pulisic struggling to get to his feet. Referee not interested. Chris Meppel. Sorba Thomas. Davis. Thomas. Tossed in towards the head of Moore, chested it down brilliantly, still spinning, just wouldn't quite bounce for him. It looked as if he would try to set up Ramsey, but he was pivoting there and looking to get in a shot himself. Acosta, stopped by Morrell, Bale, Ramsey, Gareth Bale. got away from him and Tyler Adams was able to challenge. Well, still look the more likely. Headed by Zimmerman. Offside flag up.
Stretching as well. But I think you get through the game, Clive. They won't do anything the next 2 or 3 days. I'm saying that the players who haven't played the season will do a bit more. But the players that get plenty of rest, they'll get ice baths. Sports science now make sure that they get plenty of rest and you know they're in the proper zones, if you like. They're not in the red zone, which puts them in in a position where they can't physically play. Wales, I know, have got great physios and doctors, and they'll be well looked after on the massage tables and things like this. So just get through these games and then think of the next one. This particular game, and then think about Iran on the 25th.
Well, he's 33 now, Bale. Goodness only knows what happens to him next. Presumably he'll go back to Los Angeles next year and play on. Certainly Rob Hastings will play on, but first he'll just walk across a couple of the lakes here in Doha on the way back to the hotel, I think. Roberts wanted to keep it in, which was a mistake. Costa to Aronson. Oh, and here comes DeAndre Yedlin. And there's an important one by Ramsey. Hasn't quite got the job done. Jordan Morris. Cut out by Ben Davies.
Ball on, Ben. Well done.
One for Clifford Moore to chase. Goalkeeper's decided to take action. Oh, it's fallen here for Bale. Keeper's off his line. Just bundled to the ground by Kellen Acosta. His LA teammate had to do that because Bale was about to pull the trigger. And Matt Turner was in no position to protect his goal.
Yeah. He's lining it up, isn't he, Gareth Bale? It's a cynical foul, but again, he probably saved himself a goal. Gareth Bale could have scored from there. He's that talented.
Probably just one last free kick, one last throw of the Welsh dice.
Keep it in the
Sorba
USA
Thomas,
half.
straight down the goalkeeper's throat.
Try and keep it in the USA half. That's what Wales need to do, that's it.
We're still here. David Ewan's call to arms. This football team have personified the spirit in the Welsh nation tonight. They were nowhere at half-time. They barely turned up here in the first half of the game. Fell behind with no complaints to Tim Weah's goal. But Wales were different in the second half, completely different. They got closer to the USA. They made life uncomfortable for the USA. And they found an equaliser when, guess who? Gareth Bale was fouled and picked himself up to drive home the penalty, which gives Wales their first World Cup point since 1958. Just think about that.
Guys,
It's
I'll
been
see
worth the wait
tomorrow
tonight.
Francis.
What a night. More to come from Mark and the team. And the final score here is USA 1, Wales 1.
So you guys, remember to like and subscribe. I'm aiming to get 100,000. Can I get 3 likes today? Thank you, bye.